Syracuse, New York. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, Cal has hired a good coach in Tosh Lukoy with great reputation as a defensive guy. Can he turn the Golden Bears around? Justin Wilcox made some strides, but will Tosh Lukoy be the coach to push them over the top and get back in the conversation of relevance in college football? Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver.
Makes the grab in their space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Angelic. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Steve Angelic. There's the pressure. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Orange will have to punt. He'll try. the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Golden Bears offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. He has a talented cornerback on the other side. He's really been looking forward to this matchup to prove how good he is. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Grabbed in the middle. It's strong. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Throwing Sangabovatelli. The short hands. It's Thomas. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Cal. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And Jelly on the play action. The short hands, it's Clement. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
He fires one deep down the right side. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Complete to the right. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. And Jelly to throw for it on fourth. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll send the back in motion. Sangapolatelli from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. JKS. And as he throws, he's got an open man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Golden Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cal!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Syracuse, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They go play action with Angeli. Fires on the move. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He's not down, but what a play to come up. And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give is to Miller. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Angeli on the play action. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Throwing Angeli. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely...
Maybe some room here. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback may change this route. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Breaks into the open. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Big guy smells it, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together, one possession at a time, try to climb back in this football.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Angeli. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The run inside. It's Johnson. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Anderson with the carry. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers. Let's see how these wideouts are doing so far. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score and
makes the catch, and he's free. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Sends it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now on the counter. Could be an alley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Sangapolitelli. Oh, they're after him. Quickly out to the tight end. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Sangapolitelli on the play action. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Running inside, it's Marshall. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Fitted in the window for the score. That's his 3rd touchdown. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Pitt Panthers have a unique setup, sharing a field with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I can tell you, the convergence of three rivers, it's one of the most scenic, beautiful stadiums in college football. Acrisure is 68,000 strong. The Pitt Panthers looking to have a great season and make that home field a true advantage again this year. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the football first. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Turning it on! He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. The run inside. It's Turner.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Just feeds the running back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Catch in the middle, it's Kent. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And here comes Steve Angelic. He had a tough time getting anything started in that loss last time out. 3 interceptions and was sacked 4 times. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The offense lining up for a first down play. Right back to the well. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes the grab. It's Weaver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Off the RPO. Quick throw to the right. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Fourth down and jelly. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Steve Angeli moving away from pressure. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Wants to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense. Miller with the ball. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Tackled there by the defense. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. Throwing Angeli. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. Really good job by the coverage team to make... The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. Angeli. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Unloads quickly. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. And Jelly to throw for it on fourth. And is going to be batted down. They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
That's caught. It's Weaver. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's got him. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Syracuse right back at it. Steve Angeli. Here comes the heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. The handoff to Johnson. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Running inside, it's Johnson. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing Angeli. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. From the gun on third down, Steve Angeli. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're working that left side. And he is stopped short. Wants to adjust the pattern. The run inside. It's Hill. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Angeli. Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Angeli from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6. And the Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Syracuse right back at it. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Steve Angeli. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
On target to the left. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Throwing Angeli. He fires one deep over the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Again, it's Angeli. This time he's got his man.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
On third and short. The run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Some misdirection with the counter. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Syracuse has it in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Angelic finds his man. It's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Miller. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Angeli from the gun on 3rd down. Fires quickly. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Orange call their 3rd timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Got room on the return. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down for this offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the delay, it's Miller. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Firing to the right, complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. The run inside. It's Miller. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the counter. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to the run, it's Miller. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. So 3 previous red zone trips and 3 points. That's not efficient. They'd like to get it in the end zone this time. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Steve Angeli. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Between the uprights, it's good. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just rip, going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Throwing Angeli. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Taking it the other way. Touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He tries to take the top off. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Angeli. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Orange will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Miller. Got a little press. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect the quarterback, and now they face 2nd and long. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Pitt! It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back hills. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.